from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. This is the National Football League. We'll see Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Washington football team taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Well, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield.
Marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Yeah, boy, this burgundy and gold defense. Now 3rd and 14. Here's Allen. Oh, not sure. Here's Fitzpatrick.
And that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Fitzpatrick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed. Great.
Good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
90 yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it is incomplete.
Being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. Gets around him, and he works it past the 30. They'll run here with Gibson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp.
First there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down at 4, Fitzpatrick. Under pressure, and he'll go down. The momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
A throw to the flat here from McKissick.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's not wait. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
The offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal?
This a 3rd and about 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And able to pick up the first across midfield. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward.
Because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Allen off the play fake. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. One thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. Big 3rd down alert. Lock in here. 4th down play. Make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And Fitzpatrick's throw complete there to Talbot. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side here.
Yes, we do.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. 3rd and 8 coming up. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Thomas has got it. Complete.
And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Play action. Now it's Allen. And fitter of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Plays are going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. The football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a...
That is caught. It's Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. So we've reached, due to time constraints, his turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick slings this deep from McLaurin into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
To know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Allen now looks to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
Breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He's going to let it go deep for the end.
They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
On play action, Allen.
And that was thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And again, it's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll take this one inside the 10.
He figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Bills have taken the lead.
That came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Throwing Fitzpatrick. And that was so after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And Thomas has it.
Touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No room to be had there on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down now, Singletary. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. They go right back to Singletary.
Right, it hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you, that's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
You're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover. The call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Now it's Breida. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida taking it in from 11 yards. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. 1st down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to float this one deep right side. More passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick now. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick.
Expectation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you. You can have 6, 7 yards. Do that all the way downfield.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And it's incomplete. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st down, Singletary. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Singletary again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Down play. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And the hole closes quickly here.
Went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
A good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Landover.